Okay, so that's you to the left and I'm to the right. Even though you're a new golfer, key basics you want to have is a bit of a pre-shot routine or a checklist to start your swing. And I suggested start with your feet together as you did. Place the club head behind the ball so it's at a 90-degree angle behind the center of the golf ball. From there, you put your left hand on first and you cover the thumb of your left hand with your right hand like a baseball grip, right? Both hands together side by side. From there, you move your feet apart about the width of your shoulders. You left the club and ball in the middle of your stance, and you made a little tilt from your hips, spine angle, followed by a little flexing to both knees, so you're balanced. The one thing is you can see the golf shaft's a little too upright, so to lower the angle, you would simply have to just step back a little bit, and once again maintain body weight on the balls of your feet so you're balanced, right? But you got more room so you're not as locked and raised. But understandable considering you're almost, being that new golfer, pretty good to be in those positions already. So other than that, everything else looked pretty good for a start off, right? I'm going to watch the takeaway swing, so how the club moves away from the ball. And you can tell you got pretty good hand-eye coordination. You pull it back with your arms and hands, straight back, then the club rises up over your shoulders. But at the top of your swing, you can see as you go back, the left knee pops out a little bit and the right leg locks, right? So when you're kind of a little too raised up and upright, as you're swinging back, this knee needs to go this way and the right leg needs to lock to keep you from falling over, right? See how my lower body stays pretty quiet? Yours has a bit of a spread apart, right? Yeah. So from there, you bring the club back down with your arms. You're going to have to reflex your right knee as you've done, clear your left hip and bring your arms down. And you've done that, but you can see how your follow-through is very limited, right? So by having a little more room, I mentioned, and being on the balls of your feet all the time, you'll be able to make a bigger shoulder turn and then make a more of a completion or follow-through. It's like throwing a ball. Remember I mentioned you got to follow through with your lower body to face where you want to go in balance, and just try to make some practice swings, trying to emulate the motion I'm making to your right to make that a little more natural. And then wherever you are, try to get yourself a little local pro to build off this with some fundamentals and development. Will make a big difference.